Hello, everybody. Welcome to this NORA AI and Helmholtz exchange information session. We have three parts for this information session. So first, I will give a presentation in which I give you some general information from the NORA side about the Helmholtz exchange. Then we will have a presentation from one of our colleagues from Helmholtz, Stefanie Gruber-Sliva. And after that, there will be a presentation by a former exchange student at the Helmholtz Institute, Qixia Zhang. And then there is time for questions. Yes, so I want to start actually with saying more in general why it is important or a great idea to do an exchange, especially with the Helmholtz organization. So the Helmholtz Institute is one of the best data science community that there are. So it will give you a lot of great experience if you do an exchange there. But also in general, if you are a PhD student and you are interested in pursuing a career in academia, it's very valuable to do an international exchange. It will give you a lot of information and knowledge on how other labs work, how the culture is, the research culture in another country. And also you will hear a lot about different methods and ways of working that will benefit your own research at your home institution. Then I will briefly mention how you can apply for this exchange. You will hear about it later more, but there are basically 4 steps to it. So first of all, you have to find a suitable lab. We have a website with some links to it where you can find PIs and labs that you can contact. So then step number 2 would be to contact a PI for a specific lab that matches your research. If you've done that and you know approximately what your research during your exchange or your work during your exchange will be about, then you can contact as step number 3 NORA and then me from NORA to tell me what your plan is during the exchange. And then step number 4 would be to apply for the exchange officially during our website. And I also want to mention here that we award grants based on motivation, the quality of your project and how original it is, and also how feasible it is to work on what you're planning to work on during the 1 to 3 months, and how feasible that is. And then additionally, we also will evaluate how independent you are in organizing your exchange. So how independent you were in finding a lab. And then NORA will support you if you are rewarded for this exchange. Then you will get support from NORA with 10,000 NOK per month for up to 3 months. And our application period is from May 12th to August 12th, and we accept a maximum of 4 students from Norway. And the duration of the exchange is up to 3 months. The earliest start for the exchange would be July 2025, and the latest start is February 2026. So that is it from my side, and I will give the word now to my colleague Stefanie.
Thank you so much. I'm just going to share my screen here for a second. First of all, thank you so much, Justina, for inviting us to present the program today with you. My name is Stefanie Gruber-Sliva. I am with Helmholtz Information Data Science Academy, and I'm in charge of the NORA and Helmholtz exchange from our side. And very excited to talk to you here today. So I would like to present the Helmholtz Association of German Research Centers to you a little bit, and then briefly going to talk about HIDA and the exchange, and then we'll pass on to Qixia, who is going to share his experience, as Justina said already. So what's our mission? Our mission is research for grand challenges. We are Germany's largest scientific organization with 46,000 employees and an annual budget of about 6 billion euros a year. We do cutting-edge research to solve the great challenges of our times, and we do have 18 research centers that are spread all over Germany, and we work in 6 different research areas. These areas are energy, earth and environment, health, information, matter, aeronautics, space, and transport. We are part of the non-university research structure of Germany and do have a strong focus on STEM research. And we do have infrastructures that are unique worldwide, which makes us an attractive partner for exchanges also. Here you can see an overview of Germany and the different centers and where they are located. I'm just going to go over this very briefly, since Qixia is also going to talk to you more in depth about how to find a suitable lab and a suitable Helmholtz Center for exchange. And here you can see some of our high impact research initiatives that we have going on. And one, you see there's many things because we work in all these different big research areas. And one thing I would like to highlight is applied AI. Here we work in Earth observation, robotics, automatics, metadata, and digital health. So this might be most interesting for you. But you can find all this information also on our website later on, and we'll provide you with the specific links for this. I would like to now introduce the Helmholtz Information and Data Science Academy to you briefly, where I am based. We're based at the Helmholtz head office in Berlin, the German capital. And so what do? We provide training. We train scientists to prepare them for a future of data-intensive research. We help our centers scouting for the best brains, and we also have different networking activities and, of course, different exchange programs with international partners such as NORA. What's more, we also have different research schools for information and data science united under our roof. And we are Germany's largest postgraduate training network in the field of information and data science, with over 330 doctoral researchers at 13 Helmholtz centers and 17 German universities. You can see that we're really a big player within Germany. We're part of the non-university research structure, as I said, but we also collaborate with different German universities. So there's really quite some variety of the things we research and also the infrastructure we can provide to you. And what's more, we also provide interdisciplinary training for doctoral researchers. Let's have a look at our activities. We offer different training formats, courses, lectures, summer schools for our researchers, but also for researchers of our partners. We promote exchange, as I said already, such as this program that we're talking about today. And we have different networking events. And I think in order to stay up to date, please sign up for our newsletter, which you can find on our website. There might be lectures or different events that might also be interesting for you. And we've also done hackathons and different events together with NORA, for instance, in the past. So often we also do this events together with our international partners. So very briefly, I'll now come to the Helmholtz Norway exchange program that we're talking about here today. I just wanted to mention some things when it comes to finding the right Helmholtz host. So you could see that we have different centers, different research areas. So how do you go about this? First of all, in order to find a good host or a good lab for your project, you can check out our centers, the research areas, and our Helmholtz host database. I put the links here in this presentation, and Justine would also, I guess, provide them to you after the presentation. And Qixia is also going to talk a little bit more how to go about this. But one thing I wanted to add from my side is that you can contact any scientist at Helmholtz who is a good fit for your project, and not only the ones in the Helmholtz host database. So the database is really just an opportunity for you to get an easy start and to see what people do with relation to data science. But there's many other scientists within the Helmholtz centers that are not featured in the database that you could also apply for your research stay. If you have any questions, then please feel free to ask. And with this, I'm going to hand over to Qixia.
Hi, I'm Qixia Zhang from the Arctic University of Norway. I'm a postdoc here, and last year I heard about this HIDA exchange, so I took the chance and had a 3-month visit at KIT, which was a very good experience. So today I'm going to talk about these, answer these 7 questions and to give you some experience on what was it about my HIDA exchange. So I will start with the first one. Where did I hear about the HIDA exchange program? Well, for me, it's just simply from the NORA AI newsletter. So I remember there was an email said that HIDA is open for exchange, and everyone at NORA Research School members, students like postdoc or PhD, you can apply for it. So it's a really good opportunity for the students to make a collaboration between Norway and Germany. And the second question is, how did I find the right lab? Who did I contact? Well, as Stephanie mentioned, there are like 6 research areas in HIDA. I think each of them combine the data science with another different aspect, such as the energy or the health and other things. And well, as you can see on the right side, you can find a link to the HIDA's 18 research centers, and they are spread out through Germany. So I recommend you to check these links to firstly see which centers match your research well. So in this website, you can also find the list of Helmholtz scientists or the hosts who would like to welcome a visiting researcher to their group for this like short-term research stay. I mean, there are scientists from all the 18 research centers, and yeah, if you just click on one of the scientists, you will find detailed information on what projects they are currently working on and what your contribution can look like after the exchange, and also what you can learn from their specific research approaches. So I recommend that you also check this Helmholtz host website and maybe select your host. So the third question is, how did I organize my project during the exchange? Well, the first note that you know, the host group research should be a good match for your project, for your maybe PhD or postdoc project. So find the suitable host is important. And and for me, I find that, sorry, let's go back a page. When I visited the Professor Sania's page, and I noticed that we have shared common research interests in energy efficiency, Internet of Things, and also modeling and simulation. So I contacted her and kindly asked if she would like to host me for the head exchange. So I mean, after you read all the detailed information, you will have maybe decide who will be your suitable host. Then, when I came to KIT, I delivered a presentation on my research to the host group, so that they understand what my research is and I understand what their research is, and so that we can promote the academic collaborations and the mutual understandings on both sides. And the third thing is I joined the research meeting at host group to learn their methods, and also we exchanged ideas and shared knowledges. And finally, I also had regular meetings with my unit, with UIT, to share what I've learned from the host, and also discussed how they can be used for my postdoc project. Okay, so the fourth question is, how was my stay? Well, I would say it was an incredible academic and cultural experience. Well, on the academic side, I gained hands-on experience with the cutting-edge research methods from Stania's group, and also we kind of built a network, and we still have that academic network now. For the culture inside, I also take this chance to experience the German culture and lifestyles. For example, I take a visit at this ZKM Art and Media Center. It was also a good art center. Okay, the fifth question is, what did I learn from this exchange? Well, on my side, I mainly learned on how to define and use the data-driven models to enhance the modeling and the simulation process, which is the host groups, to be specific, the Professor Stefania's expertise. So I learned this method and make it used for my postdoc project. And the second thing is that we still have ongoing research collaborations and meetings even after this exchange. For example, we have bi-weekly research seminars or webinars, which is led by Professor Stefania. So each time a group member presents a recent and impactful research paper, and it's a good opportunity for us to learn the state of art research. Okay, so the sixth question was, how easy was it to get financial support from NORA? Well, for my case, I received a one-time grant of 30,000 crowns, just paid out before my visit, and it was quite easy and simple. A senior advisor from NORA helped me with the bank form and the procedure, and it's for me. Well, one thing to remind that you should keep the receipts or the copies of the receipts of the costs, such as the accommodations, your flight tickets related to this exchange. Okay, so finally, some advice to the students who's interested in the exchange. Well, first thing is that it's better to plan the 3 months exchange in the semester months. Well, based on my experience, I had my exchange from May to July last year, but you know, almost everyone starts their summer vacation at the beginning of July or the middle of July. So it's a bit difficult to get academic help in July. Better plan it like in the semester academic months. And secondly is that it's good to have a plan with both the host and your unit. So 3 months is still quite short period, and it's better that you plan with specific research ideas and objectives so that you can achieve this even after the exchange. Yeah, and also there is a news report on my exchange at the NORA website, so feel free to check it out. And yeah, that's so much I want to share. And if you got some questions for me, just feel free to reach out. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Qixia, and also Stefanie, for your presentation.